You think he's pulling the wool over people's eyes?
I've been there multiple times.
Yeah, but listen, I didn't just come in on a load of turnips,
okay? I know, that's why I emailed you.
Okay, but so I get it. Did I not do a pretty good inventory on him a few minutes ago about being controlling, exacting, militaristic?
Passive-aggressive. You did a great job, but that's a big issue for us in a relationship.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me get back to you.
Okay.
But you do get that I get him, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll add passive-aggressive to the list. Okay, what's wrong with you? You need to stop being a victim because you've got it down to a higher art form.
Okay.
You've got the victim role down where you're a victim because you've lost your daughter, and there's no question that is you've been victimized by this guy going to sleep at the wheel, and I mean that's just terrible. But you have a choice about what you do about
I agree with that.
You say, I don't know what to do about this marriage. Well, first off, you got to deal with the marriage in the here and now. You're like a gunnysacker. You're what I call a gunnysacker. It's just like you take everything from the past, you put it in a gunny sack. And you put something else in a gunny sack, and every once in a while, you just whap him upside the head with it. Okay? And listen, I know that he has been a problem. Well, I read everything in your notes. I know you don't forget anything.
I don't.
And I read everything. So that means I know everything you don't forget.
Okay.
Okay? And let me tell you, it's a life sentence. It's a life sentence. And do you think he couldn't make a list of you? You told him you wish he was dead. Okay? Now listen, you can't decide that he's been a jerk and that you've been Little Miss Sunshine. You have said things that are horrible.
I agree.
The past for the two of you, you got into just an emotional hurricane.
Yes.
And you lost equilibrium.
Yes.
You lost your way. You didn't know what to do. You said things you didn't mean. He said things that, listen, he has not been a perfect husband. He needs to learn how to let people be who they are. Those are things that can be worked out in a marriage. That's the merging of two lives. You learn a way to do it. You need to give that a chance. But to do that, you've got to come present. The past is over. The future hasn't happened yet. The only time is now.
I agree.
You are not betraying your daughter if you decide that you're going to have to accept the fact that she is gone. Being mad for 20 years isn't going to bring her back. Keeping that room for another 10 years, you can remain in defiance as long as you want. It will not change her status, but it will change your relationship with him and him and him and the two little ones.
I agree.
And if you think that they have all of their mother, they don't.
They don't. That's what.
And they deserve all of their mother.